Good morning, guys and gals. So, this is a little bit day in the life of heading off to work. Got my coffee, got my water, got my car, got y'all. Oh. So, slept really hard last night. I need some more sleep. Could have been because it's a full moon. But I'm off to work. I'm going to have to see. I might be going to a different station today, but if I am, that's not too bad. So, a little change up never hurts. The only downside to it is, I'm not around the guys I'm used to working with, so it's kind of awkward. I'm not saying I don't get along with other guys, but it's just not as tight as a relationship. So, but I'm going to check on that, and I'm going to get to work, and I'll show you what I do. So, see you in a little bit. Hopefully it's not too dark. Well, went and got some of my stuff from my station, now heading to this other station. So, yeah, it's a little travel back across the city to go to this other station. So, let's do it. Well, while I drive, I figured I'd have a little conversation. So, I've been thinking a lot, like some people do. Happiness. Can't rely on other people to make you happy. It's difficult. Other people aren't you. Other people have their own agenda. So, when it comes to your own happiness and well-being, you can't rely on other people to make that happen. You have to be happy because you're alive. You have to be happy because of how you feel. You have to be happy because of your accomplishments. Other people can make you happier, but your happiness shouldn't come from one single person, or the happiness between a relationship shouldn't come from one single person. That is a dual part of the relationship. It comes 50-50, or some people think 100%. That both parties should put 100% towards a relationship, otherwise it might fail. Then there's other factors, that go into it. Sometimes there's little rough spots, but through those rough spots, that's the challenge to see what you're going to do and what's going to happen and how y'all fare and everything else. It should make you stronger coming out on the backside, because challenges, they suck, and sometimes they're pretty bad, but if you put your mind to it and you both sit there and work through it, you should come out in the end actually 10 times better than you were before you started. But if you don't, then you gotta work at it. You can't just call it quits or anything else. Relationships, friendships, marriages, all that. Acquaintances. So, that's my tidbit. And it's hard to always be happy. You can't always be happy, because if you were, then the happy parts wouldn't be as good as they are. You're always getting the same thing over and over and over. Well, it's a regular, normal thing, and you just get bored with that, or you just get comfortable with it. So then if you're not always happy and a little disaster pops up, then your whole world's spun out of control because you're not used to having conflict or confrontation in your life or anything else like that. So, with that being said, you got to be your own happiness before you can be happy in other things. That's not quoted, that's not anything else. I've learned it over the years through other people and hearing other people talk about you can't be happy unless you make yourself happy. So, I know it sounds stupid. But it's true, because if it wasn't true and you relied on other people to make you happy, then they got to be there every step of the way exactly how you want. And if they're not, like I said, then you have conflict, a disaster, and you just got to make it through it. So, well, let's get back to this day. It's just a little conversation I wanted to have. To y'all, but to myself as well. So, keep yourself motivated and go to work. So, let's go to work. Alright. Well, I really didn't show a whole lot from what we did this morning. We cut some grass, a lot of the grass around the station. We checked our trucks off, put my gear on the truck. That's what we do. So, I'm at a different station. Like I said, this is not my station. But today is pretty chill. This station is pretty chill normally. So, we hop back here and see my office. This is my office. Every time I come to work, we have to check off this entire truck. So, it's real fun. Not really. It's very repetitive and boring. But whatever. So, we've got most of the stuff in there, medical-wise. Cardiac monitor. Other things. Come up here to the front of the truck. Oh, we got radios and other things. Got laptops to show us where we're going, what we're doing. Map of the city and stuff like that. So, today I'm way over here. Normally I'm way down here. So, right now we're just sitting and waiting on calls or anything else. We've got training today, which is a little bit different, so I might be able to get a little bit of that, but we'll see. So,
22, correct that.
Hang on. But yeah, this is kind of a little bit of it. So, hoping to eat lunch soon, and then once I get a little bit of lunch, wait a second, and then when we go to training, just work my butt off and get some physicalness, get some of this going hopefully, and go from there. So, what other equipment we have is we got an engine right there, we got a squad truck right there, we've got a little flat bottom boat right here, a water rescue truck which basically helps people get out of sticky situations when it's flooding, kind of the same thing with the boat. And then we got a brush truck behind all these awesome mops and everything. A brush truck is a truck that you take four-wheel drive sometimes, or to an area where a engine can't get to, engine bumper. So it's four-wheel drive. It's got its own tank, it's got water hoses, it's got its own little pump up there. Right back here, this little pump right there with just a little bit of water, about 500 gallons. So, or not 500, excuse me, it's about 250. So, it gets to where it needs to get, and gets in the brush, as the reason it's called a brush truck. So, it's bright out here today. But now I'm gonna go and possibly just get something to drink and a little snack and start editing videos and watch a couple of YouTube videos that I haven't watched yet and catch up on some people. So yeah, you can see me edit in just a minute, a little bit, which is boring as hell. So other than that, I mean, check back in and hopefully I can get some video of training, which isn't the most fun. So see you in a minute.
Plaza was among Philadelphia's most desirable business addresses. That was until one winter evening in 1991. At around 8.
Alright, back from training. Long training day. It's tiring. Now going through and editing the video from yesterday so I can put it up. So I'm gonna get done with this, maybe play around with some functions to learn some more stuff about this program, but I'm enjoying it. And even with these little vlogs, I'm enjoying learning little tidbits. So, if you can't tell, I'm exhausted and it's not even that late. So I'm going to take a few minutes and do this vlog and hopefully get it up so y'all can watch it. So, y'all can watch a little bit of me work on this other video. So, let's get to it. Alright, that's going to conclude today's vlog. It wasn't really exciting. Nothing's really been going on too much. Trying to get better at this. It's taking time. So, tomorrow, I got building to do. Lots of construction. But I'm not going to take all day to do it. I'm going to take a break and hang out with the fam at one point, so... So, hopefully y'all enjoyed this boring vlog. Got some inspiration or some thought process from what all happened or said today. And stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog.